a renowned author on Kashmir issue. He's a Kashmiri activist and he's a tea journalist as well. So welcome, Mr. Mansa.
Thank you very much, Vyas, and thank you, the organizers for organizing this event to celebrate the success of councillors from local ward as well as from Leeds and Rochdale. And I congratulate all of you for your success, and I hope that you will continue the good work which of course convinced people and they re-elected you. So obviously that is evidence that you are doing good work for people. And I think this celebration, if we obviously as a local councillor, like Ghulam Sahib said, and most of us know that the primary role of local councillor is to address the issues which are faced by the people in that council. And in that respect, all communities, all citizens of that council and that ward, obviously, the councillor are accountable to those citizens, and those citizens expect the local council will play their role in making their lives in that area dignified, better, fulfilled, and get all the opportunities for development and progress. And in that respect, I think no matter what is your background, when you are a councillor, you have to play by the rules of that authority and within the framework of that council. And but when there are people from different countries, who migrated from different countries and now settled in Britain, all communities have their own additional issues which are sometimes related to their countries of origin. And in terms of Kashmiri community, that is more a case, because they come from a country which is occupied, which is not only occupied, but whose people are struggling for last about 66, 67 years to get their right to decide their own future, to get their country free of occupation and to unite it. And obviously the people who live here are directly, they get affected from the situation there, and that makes it very difficult for people here to not talk about the issue of Kashmir whenever there is any social gathering. And so that is obviously reflected here as well. But I think consciously we should talk about things which are more relevant to the local councillors. And in that respect, one point very important, which Adalat will, I'm sure, he will elaborate on that. But that is the recognition of Kashmiris and inclusion of Kashmiris in this society at local level and at national level. Because Kashmiri community is the most marginalized communities and excluded community at the moment from within ethnic minorities. And so obviously that is something which needs to be addressed, and that can be addressed only if we are now in a better position than we were 10 years back, that we have over 200-300 councillors across Britain, and I think they can play leading and major role now to make their colleagues aware, because this is a British issue. This is an issue of British citizens. This is not an issue of Kashmir or Kashmiris or people thousands of miles away. This is the issue of people who live here, they pay taxes, but they are not recognized. And because they are not recognized, their issues are not recognized, their contribution in the society is not recognized, and the local authorities which recognize Kashmiris, they don't have data on Kashmiris because the recognition is not properly implemented. It is recognized as symbolic gesture to incorporate the wishes of Kashmiris, but it is not implemented like other policies. And I think it is the role of Councillor of Kashmiri origin, of Kashmiri heritage, to make their authorities and other authorities aware of this situation and make sure that this is is addressed within the framework of equality and diversity and equal citizenship. So I think people will further elaborate on that. Thank you.